Question: who's interested in my latest stockpile update? Back in a minute. Hi, this is Jan from New York City. My channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. How's everybody doing today? If you are brand new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are a veteran here, sincere and humble, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're just dropping by to say hello, hello. Hope that this video finds everybody doing well. Thank you for sharing and liking my video. I truly appreciate every single one of you. This is my second time recording this. The first time, the most bizarre thing happened. I got this new tripod and my phone jumped off the tripod and hit the floor. Thank goodness is all I could say. That's in one piece. I just still shaken up by it. It was the weirdest thing. But then again, October could be really mysterious, right? Okay. Anyway, so let's get started. Told you, mysterious and weird. I'm not even going to edit that out. Weird. Anyway, so I wanted to show you a couple of things, and namely what I added. I added a few boxes of this sugar-free Jello product, instant product. Sugar-free, always be mindful that you may have a visitor or a guest or a family member that cannot have sugar. Keep some sugar-free options available for dessert items. I think this is oftentimes overlooked, and it's a quick fix because these are very inexpensive and they keep well in your pantry. So I decided to get a bunch. Now, Halloween is, of course, very, very soon. And I do have grandchildren. They may be interested in trying this. Grandma's going to try one too on Halloween. Pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts. I have never heard of that. Have you? I guess it's a seasonal thing. Of course, it's a seasonal thing, but probably of limited edition type thing too. Also, I'm thinking ahead of the holiday season. So I said, you know what? That way I don't have to remember this in November. I know I'm going to get it anyway. So I got this toward Thanksgiving. I'm just putting it away. Now, as we know, there is a difference between your concurrent stockpile. Your actual, I'm just moving this around a little bit. Sorry about the shakiness. There is a difference between what you use in your kitchen stuff as opposed to what you're putting away for a little longer term storage. Some of the things are concurrent, so just keep that in mind. And trying to get a better angle up here, but I don't know if it'll work. I will just leave everything alone for now. This recent cake mix was a huge hit, the spice one. I highly recommend it. The holidays are coming, spicy fall flavors, inexpensive. I made my breads with them. The flavor is great. I have a couple of birthdays coming up. Why not? In addition to that, I picked up a vanilla super moist cake mix. Very, very inexpensive. Good to have on hand. This is something I have never tried, so I got a couple of boxes of putting them away for those cold days. This is called Swiss Miss Dark Chocolate Indulgent Collection. Anybody ever try this? Looks good. So I decided to pick up a couple of boxes of that. In addition, I like to keep these around with those moments. These stack of rice cakes, they're flat, they're good. I've shown them on past video. I believe I have. Only 25 calories, a stack of cracker. Yay. Sounds really good. That will go into my concurrent things that I'm using up right now, the moment of now. This was on sale. I'm a little kid. I do like these Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs. I know my Italian grandparents are probably going, mamma mia, not the real thing. Listen, this comes in handy. I'm sorry. It makes me feel like a kid again. And when I have no time, heat and eat with some green beans on the side works perfectly well for me. Just saying. Anybody out there like this? Just wondering. So I got a bunch of those. Some are going in the concurrent and some are going into my stockpile. I never thought this day would come. Never thought that chunk light tuna would cost more than solid white. Go figure. I don't know. Maybe word got out that it actually tastes pretty darn good. When everybody else was calling it other names, I always liked chunk light. I always got solid white, but I also like this. It reminds me of Italian tuna, which is outrageous. Really, really good. Let's see what else once I mentioned to you. Got more of these soups for the stockpile. More of the tomato soups. I'm telling you, they will absolutely come in handy. In addition, I picked up some more puddings. Okay, I know someone that totally enjoys this, and I'm just going to give it to them, give and go. And of course, just to mention that I donate to local pantries when I can. And if anybody else likes to do that, that's great. Let's help out everybody. A couple of cans at a time. We have to help each other. It's the right thing to do. Speaking of the holidays, I do have the holidays on my mind. Cranberry sauce. Who likes cranberry sauce? So I'm putting this away because I don't want to be tempted to use this in my concurrent stockpile. So that's one of the reasons I'm putting it into my little pantry here. Therefore, I will not be tempted to use it when I put it here because it's like I know that this is for future use type thing. Hey, I'm actually needing space. That's pretty cool. Kind of glad to see that. Okay, so I'm just switching things around a little bit for now. Let me see if there's anything else that's noteworthy to show you. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of these. These were on sale, so I picked up like 6. So 6 work. It's fine. Let's see what else. Okay, this is something I look forward to having one night or lunch. Beef with barley soup. I love beef with barley. One day I was at a diner. That diner no longer exists. They moved it. And I was like, just loving their beef and barley soup. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, I love the way you make this, etc. Oh, yeah. And I knew the person there. Well, I watched the gentleman open up a huge can similar to this. Therefore, I said, okay, well, the secret's out. But totally fine with me. I was okay with it. Let me see if there's anything else noteworthy here. I like these beans. I'm not a bean person, but a good quality like can of like baked beans done up, that I'll have. But I don't wake up and say I want to eat like real beans straight from the bag kind of beans. It just, to me, they're a lot of work. But that's just me. I mean, I admit it. And I'm also just not a plain bean person. It has to be like done up in something. Oh, well, no judging, no judging. So let me see if there's anything else. Did I show you this, the yams? Yep, I'm starting to think about Thanksgiving already. Is there anybody out there stockpiling for Thanksgiving yet? Let me know. There you go. Well, we survived. Just wanted to show you an update. I'm going to fix this properly because I want things grouped properly. I also did need one of these. I wanted to get the 4-pound bag of sugar. It was unavailable, so I had to settle for one of these. Just in case somebody comes over, wants a cup of coffee, wants to have a little sugar in their coffee. I'm always thinking about guests. I don't know why. My mind is always on guests. You do that too? Anyway, just thought I'd share. In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for viewing. Why? Because I really do appreciate you. My stockpile is growing. There is not a nicer feeling than this. You could do it. Couple of cans every haul, put away, put your other stuff in your concurrent, but always make sure to add a couple of things to your stockpile. I'm happy to be adding a bunch of stuff this time, but I was really shocked about the price of the chunk light tuna exceeding the solid white. Now, it could be this can does look pretty big, so that's probably the reason. I have to reread the ounces on that. Anyway, everyone viewing, have an amazing, fantastic day. I'm going to close the show. I'm going to try to find the right thing to close the show with. Hang on 1 second. I'll be back with a wave. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Let me know in the comments section below if you have been adding to your beginner stockpile or established stockpile. Have an amazing day. Take good care, everyone.